Hey guys, wanted to take you through a little tutorial here on how I create my time-lapse videos using my GoPro camera. So the footage you see here is the final product, and so I'm going to show you how we got there. Alright, first of all, I'm going to take all of my images that I recorded. I did one frame every 5 seconds, and I have about 1,300 frames here that I'm going to be using. Okay, I dumped those into Lightroom. And in Lightroom, I developed the photos into something that looks a little bit better. Okay, so these are all my photos. I select one photo and I bring it into the developing panel in Lightroom. And I go through, I start to tweak all the different levels until I get to something that looks pretty decent. So you can see on the right-hand side, I'm working with the little knobs. Okay, so once I get something that I like, then I copy the settings and I go back to the library and I apply all of the settings to all of the photos in my set. So that's what you're seeing right here. Okay, it's just bulk processing through Lightroom. All right, and then I export all of my photos. And then I take all of my photos, I open up QuickTime 7, open image sequence, find it, and I select the first photo. I always like to use 15 frames per second because when I dump it in iMovie, I can speed things up or slow things down to what I like. All right, so after I've created the time lapse, I export it. You can see some of my settings here. All right, click Save. And we have a raw time lapse of all of those images. Alright, so after I've created the sequence, I always like to take one quick look into the player just to make sure that the sequence looks okay on playback. Once I have all of my sequences done, I drop them all into iMovie, and I take all of the footage and create my movie here. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the 3 different time-lapse videos, importing it into iMovie, and then I start playing around with editing. Okay, so as you can see, I've already selected a song, and a lot of times what I do is I just edit the footage to the song that I've selected, just to make sure that it flows nicely. So that's what you see here. You see a lot of back and forth, a lot of extending of clips, a lot of shortening of clips. And like I said, I like to speed up and slow down footage. So that's what I'm doing here. So you'll notice the speed. I'm going to slow this one down to 80%. And so it fits a little bit better and it looks a little bit better. So, you know, I kind of go by feel here until I really get something that makes sense to me. Okay, so once I'm done with the movie, I'm going to export it. And it's ready for upload to YouTube. I hope you guys have found this tutorial to be useful, and I also hope that you go ahead and click that button and subscribe to my channel. And also click the button there to see our final version of the time-lapse video that we just created here. Okie dokie, I'll see you guys soon.